Do what?
Wow, Chris. Yeah, okay. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Token Games Podcast that was just spoiled by Chris Roberson, our returning veteran to the podcast. Today, I'm joined by Michael Dat Hill.
Fuck my team for this creator phantom bullshit.
I'll explain what he means by that later. And of course, the ever-popular Pika Dat Mitsu.
These titty torpedoes will conquer your boyfriend's mind and soul.
Unless you like Justin Bieber. Officer, Lieutenant, Second Class Sergeant Cops.
Every time you're adding more to it. Hey, what's up?
And of course, your host, Zach Pearson, the referee to end all referees and also part of your friendly neighborhood. Oh, and we have another guy, but fuck that guy. All right.
I was just about to say.
Today is a special landmark episode.
My name is Chris.
Because what's going to happen today is a little bit different from everything that normally happens. See, today marks the ending, or I guess a beginning, depending on how you look at it, of how we do our podcast. Because as it stands right now, we are now officially no longer just a video game podcast, and we are now ascending to the ranks of quite literally pop culture. That being said, there are some caveats, and I'm glad you guys are here so I can make sure the more traditional members are aware of what those caveats are. Number one, we are not celebrity addicts. Our job is not to discuss he say, she say bullshit unless we can find a way to make it satirical. At no point in time will we be devoting an episode to one of the three followings. I apologize, Mr. Roberson. Anybody whose last name is Bieber, Kardashian, or West.
I don't care about celebrities, so yeah.
Wait,
No,
what about
wait.
Adam West?
I was about to say that.
He's dead. Rip. He's a
Okay, maybe a quarter of a third, if that makes you feel better.
Okay,
great.
that makes sense.
Wow. So yeah, with that being said, what's going to happen is we're going to do said topic first. Or that particular topic first, the new shit. Now, I know I didn't mention it in advance, but here's a reason. There's a reason for that. Because I wanted it to be a surprise. Now, as most of you may or may not remember, because, well, we weren't born when this shit was happening. There was a point in time where animation or a cartoon was airing during primetime television on the major networks, the single-digit numbers. That cartoon was the Flintstones. Now, as you all know, there's pretty much been no cartoon that was directly prime time on the major single-digit networks since then that was animated. Now, I'm just want to ask you guys, starting with you, Pika, do you think that there's a time or way that can come back? Is there a possibility that one day we can get another prime time cartoon? Yeah.
Anyway,
Coming.
Okay. The only way we're getting animation back on prime time channels during prime time is a whole fuck ton of money.
Damn,
Money makes the
at least
world
you
go
honest.
round.
At least you honest.
Money also gets shows on TV.
It also gets
no matter
holes in
how
these nuts.
Yeah, no matter how good or bad they may be. So, all you weebs out there, you want to see your Sword Art Onlines or your Attack from Titans on your primetime TV? You better start donating a fuck ton of money towards companies and letting them know, hey, well, we want to see you on this channel. You know, it's going to have to be an English dub as much as we want to cringe about it. But we got to start donating monies and then give them to the main channel saying, hey, here's the money. Do you think you can put us on like a 7:30, maybe even an 8 o'clock time slot? That'd be nice. Other than that...
Hey, I gotta go open my door. You guys pick who goes next in case I'm not back.
Alright, so yeah, it's going to be a cold day in hell before that happens. That's my point of view. Mr. Hill, go ahead.
Chris goes last.
Okay.
He's a bitch.
Dat Hill.
Mike.
Okay, somebody accept Chris.
well, I guess if he's not going to say anything, I will. Yeah, money makes the world go round, and that is what's going to have to take. People are going to have to whoever wants it on the network is gonna have to drop a boatload of money on there, and everyone's gonna have to make sure to watch it. Otherwise, well, it's not gonna get the views, and the network, regardless how much money they get, is gonna
Okay.
say this isn't gonna give us any profit. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just gonna interrupt for just a second here. Game of Dice can suck a fat ass fucking dick. Oh, please continue.
Noted. Well, yeah, if it does happen, which it's basically going to be the same thing you said about they're going to need money, then people are going to also make sure to watch it. If they don't, well, like I said, away it goes, and the network's probably not going to bother testing that again, because they'll remember last time they did that, oh, that didn't work out. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that shit again. That's not going to get us money.
I think the prime time would take over like 9 or 10.
Well,
Alright,
that's my
so-
say on it.
Alright, so the other person besides Chris, do you have a feeling on this?
What is this?
Alright, so just trying to get animated on big TV channels are honestly just really comes down to if people will watch this shit. We've already had the past where we have seen weird grown-ups watching child TV cartoons, but trying to appeal to them within their own age bracket seems impossible some fucking how. When you want to watch all this other younger shit.
Pandering. Shameless
Are
pandering.
you talking about bronies?
No, he's talking about
That-
those people in general. That guy that's
Oh.
like 30 or 40, but somehow he doesn't realize that having a room full of teenagers in a bikini isn't fucking creepy.
Oh, those kind.
Yeah,
Right,
hey.
bronies, got it.
You have to specify underage teenagers, because if they're 18 plus,
No,
I'm
no,
all
no, no, no.
for it.
This is Japan. This is Japanese animation. None of them are legal.
Okay, most of them.
That's not even a stereotype. That's the sad part. That's not even a stereotype.
Yeah, it's true. It's damn
Yeah, most of them are indeed not legal.
All right, so sorry for interrupting. Continue.
And so far, the shows like South Park and Family Guy are slowly dying in forms of entertainment. Just watching it barely kind of seems like the same running joke, or they're gonna pull past jokes,
Mm-hmm.
but that can only get you so far as to keeping people's interest. And of course, we become crybabies after 2015. So saying "he" is a trigger word.
Oh my God! Nope, I'm not even gonna go there. We'll say that for later. That'll be a good rant for later. Cause there's some shit that went down that pissed me off. That was so fucking stupid. You just came out. Here's a brief excerpt.
Oh, dear.
The motherfucker came out. I said it'll be brief. The motherfucker came out the goddamn bathroom. I asked had they seen my friend, and their response was, "How dare you assume my gender?" When they just came out of the women's bathroom. But continue.
Oh,
Nah, it just
hey.
come into a new era of
Wow.
people watching TV and how people handle a joke.
Can't blame this shit on political correctness. Okay, so our late entry, Mr. Dre is back in that ass, and we're gonna get his 2 cents on what do you feel like is necessary for a major network to put a cartoon on in a primetime slot, which hasn't happened since the Flintstones in about the 50s or the 60s. But before that, a brief microphone disconnection. Matt, stall.
What? Okay, whatever. Flintstones. Yeah, I remember watching that when I was a kid. Pretty good show. Though, I also remember, was the Jetsons also on primetime?
I was gonna ask that actually.
Yeah, because I remember there was that big, that crossover of the Flintstones, Jetsons, which,
Oh
that
yeah,
shit was pretty crazy.
that was a classic. I remember that one.
But yeah, I wonder, about that. Speaking of Flintstones, I now remember that frickin' live action movie.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, very clearly.
That is a good.
Futurama. American Dad. Oh, Futurama.
I'll just eat a fat dick.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that's PBS. I mean,
Behind the second guy who's behind the broken microphone. Oh, now you're good. You're back now. Being a robot, honestly.
Yeah. Not sure.
Not really.
So just rewind about a minute and a half, and then start from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I was just gonna say something, but yeah. Um, not really. Not really a Bieber fan, but I'm not even gonna entertain. But I was just gonna touch on a few things that he said that even the shows like Futurama and like Family Guy, like even though that they're really cartoons and made in America, that sites like Go Go Anime and like stuff like that actually consider those shows anime, uh, even though they're really not. So I'll just touch on it. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. There's
Um,
problems with that logic, but I'll discuss it later. Yes, but there's a lot of anime that aren't actually even drawn in Japan. Okay. Oh, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about stuff. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff that people would normally define as this is anime that wasn't actually drawn in Japan. It was drawn in some like Korea where they outsourced their work to.
yeah, but going back to the original question, I mean, I'll speak from my standpoint. Personally, I don't really want animation to be on prime time, not just because of my schedule, but um, I just rather like use stuff like Crunchyroll and everything. But that's just me though. No, like I don't think it has to be like because I mean well yeah, I mean I know it doesn't, but I'm just saying like I mean the only thing that I could see is just like animation companies and stuff like that just making money. I mean, and then it just also goes back to how popular the show will have to be to even be on prime time, and it just goes back to what he was talking about. It's going to take a ton of money for even that process to even start. So yeah, money is definitely a big thing. But just personally, as a viewer and a fan of anime, I just don't want it to be on primetime TV. Because they, oh yeah, forgot about that. Like if it would, because primetime is like not cable stuff like CBS and stuff like that, right? So,
will just quick. Okay, you're there. Yeah, I was saying, let's go to the second topic here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this one comes from the new member DeAndre Mayfield, which is basically, are there any franchises that cannot translate well into video games? Is there something that we just can't pull off yet, or have they just not been discovered? And thoughts of licensing. Okay. We Americans, and American video game companies are desperate fucks and also greedy fucks. So that means that we will turn damn near anything into a video game franchise that we can put on the shelves and make available to everybody. Now, I said damn near anything. We can't turn like that 18 plus shit. Like, example, Dead or Alive Extreme 3. That got hit with the unfucking. Yes, beach volleyball.
yeah.
Yes, it is beach volleyball.
Oh god.
It got hit with the AO rating. That rating basically means it ain't hitting store shelves in America. All you have to do is just Google that shit. There's videos of Extreme 3 on YouTube. You can go watch that shit anytime.
Why are you saying
But-
my name like I care?
Basically, basically anything that is super adult oriented with a whole lot of nudity, like GTA 5, it got away with tasteful nudity, as tasteful as a strip club can be, but it got away with that and it hit store shelves. That's fine. But which is kind of stupid because if you think about it, you get full on titty in GTA 5, but it's in a strip club. But that's fine. In DOA Extreme 3, you get bikinis that are very, very skimpy, but they don't actually show the private parts. They don't show nipples, which is better than GTA 5, yet it gets hit with an adult rating. There's no violence, unless you count getting smacked in the face with a volleyball violence. But there's no violence in it. There's
It's
no
live
running
violence.
over people. There's no crimes, yet it gets hit with an adults-only rating. LOL rating system? But anyways, I digress. Besides that, it's gonna have to be like, you know that most people, unless it's a really, really popular movie like a Marvel movie or something like that, video game companies tend to stay away from movie games. I really wish they would have stayed away from Ghostbusters, but that's another story.
Oh,
But
God.
just
Why did you remind me of that?
because
Evil man.
I totally.
people had to be. You know damn well I drop bombs and no one will be ready for it. But yeah, they just tend to, in general, stay away from movies, which is kind of okay, but I honestly think that a lot of good movies that came out could have had decent video games made out of them. It's just that the companies don't want to invest time to try to think of good ways to mix in the movies and like the games and kind of turn it into a game. They just want to churn out the same old kind of crap, like take their templates and just apply it to something easily. If they have to work for it when they apply that template, they don't want to invest time into it, which is a shame. But
Hey, how about an Inception video game?
yeah, that's kind of the only thing that we're
Wait,
not
they
doing because we're America, we're lazy. But anyways, on that note, I do have to head out though for work. So, it's
Right on.
been nice talking to you guys.
Yep. See you. Nice meeting you.
Chris, you said you are under the age to drink. I won't ask specifically what
I'm
age you're.
20 and a half.
Okay, so and a half. Okay, so you're almost there.
Right.
I pray that on no, whereabouts are you at, like in the U.S.? Okay, so he's in Chicago. Okay, decent area. Just on your 21st birthday, please do not go into an area that is like 3 to 4 blocks away from an alternate lifestyle club, because you will wake up in the morning with a pain that you have not felt before.
In alternate, I feel like you're talking about a gay bar or something, but
Oh, he got it! Ding, 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 ding. And damn. I was wondering if he'd catch on.
the alternate lifestyle was kind of a dead giveaway. But even if I was gay,
Oh my.
oh gosh, I'm all right. But
Okay, all right.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
All right, yep. Peace out, guys. Mm-hmm. Take care.
Yep.
Yep.
So, shall we continue the last bit for this topic? Personally, I'm of the opinion that if you're creative enough, you can make a video game for practically anything. And it might even be pretty decent too. But, well, as Kimitsu said, various things with more adult themes are going to have a harder time of it. You might get a lot of situations where they have to change a lot from the source material in order to get it as a video game, even just as an M rating. Which, of course, limits their market a bit, because suddenly, oh hey, there's a lot of potential gamers out there who can't play your game because they're not old enough. Unless, of course, their parents get the game for them, in which case, yeah, whatever. But yeah, if you don't have a lot of adult themes, yeah, I think you can make a video game out of almost anything, and so long as you put actual effort in, unlike a few certain video game companies that I don't even need to mention because I'm pretty sure you all remember them already. Yeah. Ugh.
Didn't it come out before the movie?
You'd be surprised how many games these days are like that.
Oh yeah.
Released incomplete. Yup. For Dragon Ball Z Fighter. Fuck! I had hope that they wouldn't do bullshit, but oh well. Oh, I knew it was gonna get DLC characters, but I was hoping, with a very tiny, vain hope, that it wouldn't be day one DLC. Oh. Well, okay. Then perhaps there is still a tiny bit of hope to be had.
Gambling and microtransaction shit. Yes, I am limited. People could get the cocaine into their system free the first time. Separate DLC micro.
Now, yes.
Yeah, no.
Uh, if Nintendo was gonna let the whole, microtransaction thing go over into their video games more, or if they're going to, hold it back.
All right, so from what I've seen, they're slowly drawing into trying to get more money through games in general. Because what I noticed when I was helping my friend set up his Switch, that they already announced that sometime in 2018 that they're gonna start doing what PlayStation and Xbox are doing by making you pay for an online membership.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And also with the upcoming releases per se of other games in 2018. I feel like they're still gonna try to go with the microtransactions just for small cosmetic bullshit for like Sonic Forces. If you want to look like this specific character, want this specific item, you gotta cough up that dough, bruh. True. But I feel like they're gonna somehow fuck something a little small like that over in there. That's all I have.
Well, they have taken a sip from the heroin water. So, no. It's the longer this goes on, eventually Nintendo will get to the point where, yeah, they will be doing as much as some of the other companies. Just for Nintendo, at least, it's going to take a little bit longer to get fully addicted to that. But yeah, it's only a matter of time.
What is Nitomo, if I might ask? Because I have no idea what that is. Oh, that was me. Wait, and they made it into a game?
So it's Nintendo's version of Twitter. Got it. Hmm.
Hey, he quoted me. I like this guy already.
Damn.
I mean, so am I. You can take care. All right. Oh, shit. Still can't hear you.
Give it.
Oh, I like Guilty Gear. Yeah, I do.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Well, because Capcom is crapcom.
PlayStation Nation, baby. Let's go. Yup. What do you want me to say? Dab.
No.
Hell no.
Wait, what are you talking about? I said dab. I mean,
I don't think that would do it. I think like
I don't have a problem saying. I don't have a. Oh my gosh, that again. What? Just because I talk proper doesn't make me black anymore.
Hell.
That's what you're insinuating, though. That's
Uh,
I don't suck at cursing because I don't curse. No, you already know the reason I don't use profanity. But I said dab. What are you talking about? Dad dab. Dab. I did do it, but you weren't here to see it, so I gotta say it to show that. Let's just continue
disgusting.
with. We took such a U-turn. in this whole I mean, I could just leave. I don't have to be here. I ain't paying you jack. I do think that they'll keep going, but I also think that they'll kind of hold back just a little bit because I feel like now that they ever since what was the name of it, The Legend of Zelda, and like the whole Switch stuff, like they seem like a huge revenue and all that. So I feel like I think at least someone on the Nintendo staff or chair or whatever you want to call it. I
Yo, I
think.
heard everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, oh dear. Looks like
No, I said that after the whole Switch and Legend of Zelda, all that came out, that they seen like a huge spike in their revenue, especially after so long of not really having any like hits and all that. But yeah, I just saying that I do think that they will keep like all that microtransaction stuff, but they'll like have it at a decreased rate so that they'll be like, hey, maybe we should slow down a bit so people won't stop buying our stuff and like actually realize that hey, we're just trying to make money at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't know. I just no. I just for the most part, I just think that they'll come to their senses and realize that if they keep going and making so much money, because of this whole like microtransaction, you said 400 million, right? That that they'll kind of maybe decrease the rate of how much, either how much they put out or um just how many, yeah, how many they. Because I already know they're not gonna stop doing it. Like they're not gonna. I can guarantee they're not gonna stop like making or like using microtransactions as another segue to make more money. But I just think that they'll. My hope is that they'll realize, that maybe we should just slow down. So yeah, yeah, because I feel like if you keep going, then sooner or later, yeah, that's it's just my hope because it to me, like if I was the head of a company, that's just hypothetically, Elliot, no jokes here, not any needed because I already know you're thinking of some already. Anyway, before just let me get my point now, then you can try and flame me. Yes, try. Yeah, I did. Um, I just feel like if I was the head, or just if any authority at Nintendo, like, hey, so we're making all this money, let's not mess this up. So that's just my hope. Well, I mean, I do plan on having my own video game company today, but yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why,
Yep.
why do you say that they did it? I mean, but can't you make an?
Hmm. Yup. Oh dear.
Clear, clear. Well, it, oh yeah, Tales of
Yep.
yeah, yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was that.
And really, the alternate costumes is that's like 60-70% of the DLC right there is just costumes.
Yeah, right. Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ha ha, you're so funny. Ha.
Four.
Uh, I mean, can I just do a quick interjection that I haven't seen any of? I haven't. Okay, I'm just gonna say
All right.
I haven't seen any Dragon Ball Super, and I've only watched half of Dragon Ball.
All right, there. To me, from what I've seen, because watching Dragon Ball all this time, after this arc, there to me, there's no way for them to continue. Because right now, it seems like it's either win or draw, or win or lose. Actually, you either end this series with people alive, or you end this series with people dead. For how much they put the stake in this arc that is coming up right now. Well, in the arc, true, we are seeing interesting powers and then bullshit enemies. But right now, how at the end of this arc has to be the end. There is no way you could carry on after this because there's just too much hype for its setting in general.
uh, Precisely because of all the hype it's getting, it's going to be continued longer. It's going to be forced to keep going because people are going to want more, and of course, all those production companies are going to be like, "Ooh, well, we can get a lot of money out of this. Yes, keep it going." Oh, no, no, no. We don't care if you want to end it now. It's continuing. You don't get a say in the matter.
I don't know who that is, but since I'm the last person, no, I don't know who that is. I think I'm just gonna talk since I'm last. As I was gonna say earlier, since I haven't seen any of Dragon Ball Super and have honestly only really watched half of Dragon Ball Z, for what
The
I have yet to watch it, but I do think that I don't know how forcing the creator and all that to like keep going even if they want to end it and how that all that goes. But I do think that if they have a chance to at least like I don't know take a break after the arc finishes, I don't know if they can, but if that is possible, I feel like that's probably the best thing to do because I feel like, and again, I haven't seen anything from Dragon Ball Super, so I don't know what's going on and who the enemies are or whatever. Or I think I know the enemies like Jiren or something, but that's the only thing I know. But I feel like if they slow down, it builds the anticipation of the fans and the viewers, and that when they do come back, that it'll come back even uh, like better and more people will watch it. So I feel like they'll do something like that. But then again, if they just want to keep making money, then they probably won't end it. So yeah, yeah, that's what I would do. But that's just me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Wait, they're still on that?
Yes.
Hasn't that been going on for like? Because I remember a few
Mhm.
months ago they were like preparing for the tournament. Oh my gosh. Wait, 30.
The tournament is
Okay,
48 minutes.
oh my gosh, 36 hours.
Hey,
So they
shit,
managed
just
to
put.
get like 4 months of.
Mhm. They're barely in their halftime.
Oh wow. Well, that's Dragon Ball for you. Not really surprised about that at all. It's very humorous.
What?
I mean, they did that back when freaking Frieza was around, so and Cell and all that.
Bye.
Wait, he's alive? Okay. All right.
Ghost.
Oh, because I did hear like they brought back all the enemies or something like that. Just Frieza. Okay. Yeah, it's I have a lot to catch up on, obviously, but yeah.
As I recall, it ended pretty badly for them. Yep.
Now we can. Nope.
Captain Ginyu.
Nope. Not at all.
I mean, yep. So there was that time where, you know, Beerus. Well, yeah, but he did that to make sure his wife died.
Oh, yes. Let's sell power up to perfect.
Thanks.
Also, extra dead.
Ross?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like
No.
What?
Yeah. Zawardo. Yep.
Now we can.
Oh, he's Lucario. Got it.
Goku with a spirit bomb. He didn't make a spirit bomb. He just said, "Hey Goku."
because reasons.
After this shit, people don't even know. Remember, he's on a super. So they can.
Ah. Yo. Alright, well, I gotta get going for now. Oh, good. Like I said, they'll find some way to continue it. No one's gonna bother with it. No one's gonna bother with it if it's not Goku, but oh well. So, as this is our last specifically video game related one, I will say the following thing. Fuck Konami. Fuck Capcom. And fuck EA. Fuck Ubisoft. Oh, and of course, fuck South Park Fractured But Whole with its stupid bullshit de nouveau that was cracked in less than a day. Oh yeah, that too.
You think you know a guy when they make good games, but then they want to turn around and put in horrible DLC. Also, we didn't explain the creative phantom shit. All you just need to know, you have a shit team in Yagerzil. It's terrible.
Same.
Okay, my turn. Jim Sterling is R-rated version.
Oh, I love Jim Sterling.
To that, I say, Scott, I get you, sir, whether they want to get shit for your sarcastic opinion and shit that's actually going down. Point where CEOs first try to lie first before you try to make it. Don't let anybody ever tell you its weight is as heavy as your weight, good sir. Thank God.